So, as you all have probably heard, there are two coronavirus vaccines that potentially will be available soon, and I thought it would be good to do a little bit of an explanation because people have so many questions about it. If you want to learn about vaccines in general and why vaccination is important and how it has worked for us in the past, you can check out our blog at emparley.ca because we actually have a previous vaccination article. But on this one, I kind of wanted to specifically address these new vaccines that are coming. So we're going to cover how we got a vaccine so quickly, and yes, it was quickly, how they work, and a little bit about side effects. So, vaccines work by tricking your body into thinking that you are sick, that you have the virus, and so the body sends out these warrior cells to fight the virus, and that way your body is ready. So if the virus does try to come into you, it can't infect you, or at least it doesn't allow you to get sick. So that's a general idea as to how vaccines work, but again, you can find more about that on our blog. But how did we get these two new coronavirus vaccines so quickly? Well, no doubt that a lot of resources was put into it, and so there was a lot of money behind it, a lot of scientists behind it, and that obviously increases the rate of failure, try again, right? Because so many more vaccines fail than actually succeed, right? But so there was money put into it, but it wasn't just the money. It was because the technology that they used to create these vaccines was years in the making. For decades, this technology has been postulated as something that could actually change the face of how vaccines are made, and they've been working on it for decades. And now, based on the fact that it was a necessity, based on the fact that everyone turned their brains towards COVID-19, everything came together into one beautiful success story as to why we now have these two new vaccines. And it was really fast. This is like years and years, 8 years maybe to take a vaccine, like down to less than a year, and that's because of the new technology. So let's talk about how they work. What is this new technology? So in the past, vaccines were really made in several ways, but the basic idea is that you take a piece of the virus and you do something to it such that it won't infect the person, but it would allow the body to make this immune response, to mount the immune response, send out those warrior cells, right? But the new technology, mRNA or messenger RNA, is exactly what it sounds like. It's a messenger. So in our bodies, messenger RNA tells our cells tells our genes what kind of genes to make, what kind of code should be made. Okay, so in the vaccine, this mRNA, when it goes into when we take the vaccine, the mRNA tells our cells, tells our body to produce a protein that's found inside the virus. So it's not the virus. These vaccines actually don't have the virus in it at all. Not alive, not decreased, not dead. No vaccine, no virus in these vaccines at all. All it has is an mRNA that tells our body to code for a piece of protein that is found in the virus. So the two different companies, their vaccines code for different proteins within the same virus. So once your body now recognizes this protein, it thinks that the virus is in you, and again, the immune response is mounted, and that's how it all works. And potentially, this type of this new vaccine technology will actually make vaccine production and faster in the future as well, and also other types of therapeutics can actually use this mRNA technology. So it was a pretty big deal for science. So what about side effects? So firstly, there were no severe side effects in the trials. And secondly, what we have to understand is the side effects that you feel, like the soreness in your arm, or like a mild fever or fatigue, which are some of the side effects that the participants felt, participants in the trials felt, it's actually because your body is responding. So your body is doing what it is supposed to do. It is mounting an immune response. And this is actually what causes all those side effects. It's actually supposed to be happening because your body is responding to the vaccination. A lot of times when we're sick and we feel different symptoms, it's actually our body's response, the fight that it's putting on, that makes us feel some of the symptoms, not the actual virus itself. And the same goes for the vaccine. When your body starts the war against what it thinks is the virus, that's when you get some of these symptoms. Okay, so it's really nothing to be worried about. It's actually good because it means that your body is responding. So it's a pretty complicated topic, but hopefully I made it simple enough for you to understand. And if you have any questions, you can ask. See you later.